So this is a little bit different from your American pool billiards game.
It's bad because this made that local people make his bags and go to other cheap town.
This is how it looks at night. It's spectacular. Getting back to the original way of life, farming to survive here. Show me how it's done. All right, player, let's go.
There's rich and poor here.
So the attitude,
There's no middle.
the rich and then poor.
That's it.
That's right, guys. We are in Salento, one of Colombia's famous tourist destinations. Join me as I hit the streets to interview the locals and tourists about the culture that is Salento. In this video, we'll learn about the town's past history and the financial impact that tourism has had transforming the town. And of course, I can't forget the nightlife. As a reminder, this video is for people who want to learn about travel, not people who want to use lotion watching street walking videos. Anyways, guys, if you're excited to watch this video, hit that like button. As a reminder, when you take the time to hit the like button, you help promote the video. Thanks for everyone who did. Now let's get into the video. Yo.
What's up, guys? I'm in Salento. And this guy invited me to go inside his restaurant. We're in the town square right here in front of the church. And he said it has a beautiful view. And so thought I'd check it out. All right. Give you guys a view of how this place looks. Probably gonna start the video differently. But I just saw this view from the entrance and I was like, man, I need to see it. So they have a coffee machine here. I think that's a coffee machine. Yeah, that's a coffee machine. Some fresh fruit, mango, papaya, bananas. Oh, I love this. We've seen this set up somewhere else. We saw it in Pereira with these classic cars. Behind them are the cafe machines. That's dope. Okay. Really nice so far. Has very nice tall ceilings. All right. But I guess people come here, if anything, for the view. That's how the car looks. Let's get in front of the car. It has some nice chrome interior things over there. I'm not too sure if this is operational, but that is dope right there. You see it? Super dope, man. All right. Then got the bathroom here. Really nice. This is your kitchen here. I think I'm gonna find something to eat here since they let me come in here. All right, hola. ¿Tú tienes baby beef?
No me res.
Sí tiene. Sí, dame este con un avocado. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got this whole area here, and this is the whole setup here. Not too bad. Very nice. All right. A lot of locals are here. And you got the beautiful view. I'm going to see if I can convince them to let me get in here. All right. All right, guys. So this is what I got right here. So it's called baby beef. They have a Spanish word for it. I just don't know. But when you say baby beef, they actually know what you're talking about. So this is what I'm eating. This. Some avocado, lettuce. It looks good. All right, guys, so I finished eating my food, and as soon as I came out, I know there's this guy right here serving some sort of treat that the locals are eating. I've never seen this before. Nunca ver este. Yo estaba en Colombia un año, primera vez.
Sí.
¿Qué es este?
Esto es aborrajado. En este caso, el aborrajado es plátano maduro con queso y con guayaba. Es este que está acá. Cuando hablamos de aborrajar, quiere decir apanar o apastelar un relleno.
Oh, okay. So it's like a plantain, a sweet, dulce.
Sí, sweet.
You speak English?
No.
It's like a sweet plantain that's with cheese. Okay, go ahead, go on. And it's dipped in batter, and so you can see. I guess when you say, ¿cómo se dicen la palabra que dicen es apanazada?
Aborrajado.
Aborrajado se dicen.
Entonces aborrajar. Aborrajar quiere decir apanar.
Okay, so
pastelar, un relleno.
I think aborrajar probably means deep fried, and and panned and battered. So, okay, gotcha.
Okay.
¿Y por uno cuánto es uno?
Vale 2.500.
Okay, es popular en esta ciudad.
Muy popular, origen gastronómico Cali, Valle del Cauca.
Okay, so it was originated from Cali, but it's really famous here in these parts right here. Okay, ¿cuál es una cosa, el primer día aquí? ¿Cuál es una cosa yo puedo hacer aquí? No sé.
Bueno, Salento es un pueblo paisajista y también tenemos la gastronomía, o sea, todo lo que es comida,
Okay.
y arquitectura y artesanía, pero el paisaje del Valle de Cocora, Las Palmas, sus recorridos ecológicos.
So he's basically saying this is like a paisa town, just like how you got paisas in Medellin, you got paisas here, and it's known for its food here. The type of different techniques they create food, so and then they have its architecture and so forth. Apparently this is a very popular area for tourism here, and so I'm just trying to get my bearings. I came early today. I thought I was gonna film tomorrow, but I'm kind of happy I'm filming today. See you, this is Times Square, if you can see the church, and I guess this is the area where you can get a tour. The guy was pointing that way. Also, it's known to have some of the tallest palm trees in the world. I'm thinking similar to that, but even a bit taller than that. Dude, I think I want to go to a coffee spot and find out what's up with these coffee people. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's find out. Yeah, y'all want to know about that. Hola, ¿cómo está?
Coffee Tour,
Sí.
Coffee Tour. Ya a esta hora ya no hay tour.
So right now they're not doing tours.
Mañana en la mañana,
¿A qué hora en la mañana?
9:30 de la mañana.
¿Y cuánto es el tour? ¿Cuánto tiempo?
El tour allá dura de 1 a 3 horas. Usted
So like 3-hour tour. ¿Y dónde yo puedo coger un tour?
acá.
Aquí, habla con ustedes. Entonces, you were guessing aquí y se dice quiere ir al cafetero. Basically, they were saying that if you want to do a tour, it's like around 35,000 pesos. So it's around 10 bucks to do a tour, which is a decent price. Taking tours in Colombia is not as difficult as what you might find in the States. The people here are nice and easy to talk to. And I'm sorry if I don't put subtitles, and I know you guys love that, but it's very difficult for me at the moment because my visa is almost up and it's a lot of work to do all of that. So if you hear me translating something, feel free to leave a translation with no timestamp. Just leave a translation of it, all right? I like timestamps. Sometimes they're not really good for my videos. But you can leave a timestamp, a comment explaining what that guy that was in the coffee shop, he was saying this. You know, that's easy. All right, for those who watch the video, know what you're talking about. So Billiards over here, what's going on with the billiard team right here? Let me see what's going on. ¿Tenemos un café? ¿Café? Sí, café. Siento café, ¿no? La gente toma mucho café aquí. Ah, bueno. ¿Qué tipo? Oh, negro.
¿Oscuro?
¿Cómo es? Dame de...
¿Oscuro, medio o claro?
Oscuro, oscuro. Alright guys, place seems like a real cool place. Maybe I can meet some people here that can give me some good advice. Let's go ahead. Alright guys, so this is how they serve this to me. They serve it to me in a nice glass cup. This is the first time I've ever got this. Well, yeah, not in a like, this is not really a formal environment, so I was shocked and I was like, what can you give me something else? And she's like looking at me weird and I was like, you know what, let me just get the coffee this way. I want to make it over there, so I'm gonna try to figure out how we can do that and see how what these guys are playing right now. All right guys, so I made it to the back of the billiards place right here, and it actually extends to the corner right here, and you can see really good views of the city. Check it out. The old school cats come here and they hang out with their friends and enjoy their time. It's a really chill town here. I'm just getting that. They're playing an interesting game of points. So this is a little bit different from your American pool billiards game. Some of you guys know what that means, and for those who don't know, basically they start from 1. You got to hit the ball, the number 1 ball in, then you go to 2, then you go to 3, and you have to make an effort to get it in. So that's 1 right there. Yeah, well, that's the 7 actually. Let's see where the 2 is. Okay, the 2 is the blue. And there you go. So they have to, I don't know if this has to be like a trick shot that goes from one angle to the next. Let's see what it does right here. All right, so you can shoot it directly. Just had to stop here. I think this is a really dope place. It says Museo of Fotografia Co. My Spanish is terrible. Basically, I think it's like a picture museum. And so I was able to talk to one guy. So he's gonna give us a quick idea of what these pictures I'm seeing, because there's some very interesting pictures that shows a lot of history about this town. And let's see if we can learn a little bit about it. Come on. All right. How you doing, man? What is your name, by the way?
Hello, my name is Felipe Quintero.
Tell me about these pictures here. This is from here?
Yeah. In these pictures you can see the old history of Salento. Salento is the oldest town in the area. It was the first town founded in Quindío. It's like a state.
Yeah.
These pictures comes from the personal albums from the families of Salento.
Oh, okay. So this is from family.
Yeah. So families allow me to review his albums. You can see all the transformation this town has suffered.
What has this town suffered as far as
It's a transformation because the
tourism?
Yeah, the tourism transform in short time too much, and you can see other Salento very different. For example, with these trees on the main square, they don't exist. The church had changed. Earthquake.
Oh yeah, the church is not that same way. Yeah. It's actually two towers.
Now it's one because different earthquakes.
There's earthquakes happening here.
Yeah, we are in the top of the mountains. We are in the Andes of Quindío, Colombia, Central Cordillera, and we have volcanoes, 5 volcanoes very close. This area is very
active.
Yeah.
When was the last earthquake here?
In 1999, it was a strong earthquake that impacted all this area, most of Armenia. And a lot of people died and buildings and houses go down. Yeah.
So this is maybe damage or rebuilding from earthquake right here?
Yeah, this is
okay.
An earthquake.
Now this picture right here like got me intrigued.
Yeah, in this picture is a
French woman.
90.
Okay, I can wait. I'll wait.
This is my daughter.
Oh, okay.
Hola.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
This is so interesting. You got women. Looks like they're wearing hats and.
This is Colombia and Peru. They have like a war, defending territories on the borders. Yeah. And in this year, in all Colombia, like the mayors and the government ask for the people to make like to prepare like a big army. So in different dates, they call to the people that wants to participate like a symbolic.
Okay.
So this is enlisting.
Okay. So all right, enlisting into the military. And so, wow, this look like they're sisters here, maybe? Yeah. Familia, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible.
At least friends.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's interesting that, no smiles were being made around that time. You mentioned something how this city has gone through like a different form of transformation in terms of tourism. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, I think in excess, like it's happened in Salento some years ago, is bad. Because this make that local people make his bags and go to other cheap town. The problem of the tourism, like here, that in the last years has grown, is make that the economy it's very expensive.
Okay, the inflammation.
Yeah, because everybody comes with dollars, euros, or other families of Colombia to spend money, and the owners of the houses wants to have business, hotels, restaurants. And for example, if you want to find a house for living in Salento, it's very difficult.
Wow.
Because all the houses and all the spaces are dedicated for business. Yeah.
Ah, like so.
Yeah.
I just noticed it was nothing but tourism spots here.
Here in this street.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
if we have 2 or 3 families living, it's too much. The rest is all
Businesses.
business, yeah.
Okay.
Shops, coffees, restaurants.
So how was that last year, 2020? The country was closed.
We was 6 months here closed, and it was crazy. I have pictures. All these streets empty. Anybody here was very strict. The mayor made very strict to be at home because of the pandemic. And we was 6 months closed here, and this is a town that in a 90% his economy is tourism.
Tourism now.
Imagine
But before,
6 months closed because
what was it before tourism here? How did people make money? Was it coffee or?
No, with cheese, milk on the mountains, potatoes. There is
Farming.
Yeah, farms and people working with horses. And a small handcraft, yeah, small handcraft, yeah. But now everybody works in tourism.
I'm interested. I want to see those pictures you were talking about. But if you could tell a foreigner that's coming here, what would you want them to look or get into or finding out if they come here? Like maybe you can suggest a place for them to check, or because I know a lot of people come here for the valley. They want to see the trees.
Yeah.
Is that the number one thing you think people come here for?
Yeah. I think in the last years, this town becomes famous around the world because it's a special place with a very exotic landscape of the tallest palm trees of the world. And the oldest because they can live 200 years. So a lot of people around the world come here to see that landscape that is unique in this area, and to visit the town that have a special and beautiful architecture, traditional architecture.
So what you would recommend them to go see the tree, or?
Yeah, because in 30 years it's possible these palm trees it doesn't exist.
Why?
Because the owners of the farms they don't leave the fog forest to grow, and the palm needs the fog forest around to survive.
What are they doing? Development over there? Or are they building buildings there? Or?
Yeah, no, not buildings, but cows for work with milk and cheese.
Okay, so livestock.
Or they plant avocado. That is one of the now is like Colombia is planting and exporting avocado. Yeah, but this is a natural area. Maybe it must be a natural reserve, a national park, or a sanctuary. But every owner can do what he wants. Yeah, to plant avocado, plant pine,
and that is affecting the trees.
Yeah, it's affecting.
They're not doing anything to help
the environment and the habitat that is the fog forest. The palm needs fog forest around to survive.
6 months closed.
Yeah.
How did people survive?
Me, for example, I start to plant food on my backyard. Yeah, and
guys, the camera actually overheated, so I'm waiting for him to finish talking. But that is some dope history to know that, okay, in order for them to survive, they were basically planting things and getting back to the original way of life, farming, to survive here. Guys, so we're going inside to see the other pictures. All right, this is how the place looks from inside. Pretty dope. Okay, got a nice little cafe area.
This is the same date, but the men's.
Oh, okay. So the men's came out serious. Wow. You get to see the style. It's like taking a time machine back in time to see how Colombians looked and dressed at that particular time. Notice no smiles. Well, she had a little smirk on her.
Here you can see my photography. This is the history of Salento that I am investigating and put it on the walls for the visitors to know and see how this town has transformed. But the inside is my picture, 10 years of photographic work, landscape, architecture, birds, nature. and we sell the pictures in fine art canvas and metallic paper.
Nice.
And postcards and souvenirs and different things, camera museum.
Someone walking into the fog right here.
Yeah, this town is very calming, the fog, because we are rounded of fog forest. So sometimes the fog would go down the town and cover all. I started photography a long time ago.
So wait a minute, you teach people how to take pictures?
We teach people and we show this territory through the photography, using our lenses, our equipment, and receiving like master classes, because I know all this display, the landscape, the light. I take to the people to the landscape to take beautiful pictures of the birds,
from their cameras, giving them the idea of better exposure.
You can see the
nice
kids, young people, more scientists. Film. We don't have a museum here, for example.
Okay. Yeah. This is the museum, basically.
I am trying and making a proposal through the photography, but this is a town very visited. I think that the mayor and the government, they must found a museum. Something history with the clothes of the epoch and different things, but everybody wants to sell products and and make money with the tourism, but not culture.
Well, I'm here for the culture, man, and everybody that's watching is also here for the culture. We thank you, man.
You're always welcome.
I'm gonna give them a tip for this is for the knowledge. I think you should be paying to come in here and for him to give you, that more information about the city. He insisted I take something, so I went with this. This is something I can travel with. You were mentioning how it's just been, because of everything slowing down, it's like really tough, and for inflation, it's hard for people to pay the rents, and so tourism right now would be a little bit appreciated if it at least when it comes to learning about the culture.
Yeah, I think that this pandemic has transformed a lot of things. Yeah, one of them is that the profile of the visitor. The last years, we receive a lot of people outside Colombia.
Well, how much would be like on a normal day? How much people would be coming through the city?
In a normal day,
foreigners from out of the country.
Maybe 1,000.
Okay, so that's a lot.
Coming.
Actually, that's a lot of foreigners here.
And now we have like 100, 200. Yeah.
All right, guys, so I finally made it to the beginning stages of the Mirador, where you can just see the city from a different viewpoint. And I feel like this is a real hip area right here. You got a gastro pub here. I love how this looks. Looks like this would probably be a cool place to chill later on tonight. As you can see, she got locals over there. Got a nice little restaurant here. And they got the doggies. Hey, what's up, doggies? This is how those dogs stay in shape right here, man. Come on, Fido. Yeah, like a boss. Oh, okay. This is where he sleeps, and we got more to do. Oh, wait a minute. He wants to follow your boy. He want to show me how it's done. All right, player. Let's go. All right, guys, so this is how it looks at the top of the hill. Wow. So here it is, guys. You can actually hear some water coming from that area beyond all these trees and forest areas. But this view right here is nothing short but amazing. Look at that. Check out Salento. This is Salento, guys. Let's do it. Check out this view right here. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. You can see pretty much everything from the town, and you could also see another city beyond from here. I wonder if that's Armenia from this angle. You can see it from that angle right there. There's a lot of antennas here. I love those hills, the way they go up and down, and how you get to see the low-hanging clouds over the hills. It's a beautiful sight to see.
Guys, I can't leave. You gotta pay the dog to get out. Okay, thou shalt not pass. I was just thinking about what that gentleman was talking about. He was basically saying how tourism has affected parts of Colombia. Not only here. Well, we can hear it must be 6 o'clock. What I was trying to understand from what he said was tourism bad or was it a good thing? And what I came to was this conclusion. Basically, it's a necessity now. After a city has turned its major economy, which was farming, to what is now tourism, it's pretty much needed for people to survive. But it has crippled the people. I don't know if this is a area where a lot of people live, but they don't live in that main square area for sure where that church is. And so I get it, I understand it, and it's making it difficult for a lot of people to live the good life they used to live, or the more luxurious life. They have to conform to what tourism is now. It's a tough subject, but I want to make it clear. Tourism is not only coming from foreigners, it's also coming from the locals as well here in Colombia. It's one of those hard situations. I'm thinking, but it is the foreigners that's driving up the pricing. Different denominations, the American, the pounds, it's making the place look nice. Some people are winning, but there's a lot of people who have to conform to it. So I met this Gringo here as I'm walking down. Literally, he goes by Gringo, right?
Yes, that's my name.
Okay, you're a New Yorker, or you used to live in Miami? We were like really talking about like Miami life, South Beach life. Literally, we were...
I started that life there in South Beach.
Oh, yeah?
I opened up Liquid there.
You
in 1990. The
Remember
clubs there, Fat Black Cat.
Ah, okay, can't say that, but yeah.
Mickey Rock.
Cristal.
Those were Cristal, baby, all day long. This is my town here. I've been here for like about 4 years.
Okay.
This is the best town. This is the best town in Colombia right now. I welcome all of you guys to come here.
Are you Colombian or?
Yes, I'm Colombian. I'm Colombian and Italian and American.
Okay.
My father's Italian. My mother's Colombian, and I'm American because I grew up in New York City all my life. But my roots are Colombian. I was born here. What else?
Is it from here? Because I know you mentioned something about your wife. Is this like, this is your home now? You made it, or
yeah, this is my home now. This is my new home now. My wife, she's from Venezuela.
Okay.
Right? I met her like about 5 years ago. Also, in the whole struggle here with her country and my country, and we fell in love and we came here and we worked together. She rents his hotels and horses, and I do the restaurants, but I also do hotels and horses.
Wait a minute, you gave me a card. I didn't get a chance to look at it yet, but so you guys help out tourism when they come in here?
Of course, I'm the man that does the tourism here for Salento. This is my card. As you see, my name is Anthony El Gringo, right? And these are all the events that I do here on the card.
All right.
All right? I take care of everybody here. I'm the man to come to in this town. Nobody else comes here.
I'm thinking you're probably the one that's easier to speak to when it comes to foreigners.
Of course, I speak to everybody, Italians, French. There's a lot of French people coming here right now. Like about 5 Canadian families came today. Like about 10 families from France came.
Where you used to live as far as being in Colombia? You're from...
I live here.
Your family, your mother is from what part?
My mother is from Tolima. That is from a region here in Colombia.
Tolima?
Tolima.
Tolima.
Okay. Líbano, Tolima. That's my mother, and that's my wife.
Okay, she's hanging out right there.
That's my Venezuelan wife.
Okay.
And these are friends of mine that live in the town also. And I don't know, you asked me.
No, you heard me talking over there. Because I interviewed someone else, and he was basically saying how it's a necessity. It's good to have tourism here. Saying something about how pretty much the city has had it rough.
Very rough, because the epidemic that passed, the COVID-19, we weren't ready for it. And we live off the Americans and the Europeans here. And they were the first ones that left, that everybody started to get rid of, because everybody thought that they had the virus. And while none of them had it, everybody was good. But this town is a town where a lot of people, a lot of powerful people live here, and they didn't want that virus
energy
to be here. So what they did was they just cut it where it was.
Why this town? Why they choose to live here?
Because this town is very...
I know, I mean, it's beautiful, I understand. But there's a lot of places like this here in Colombia.
What happens is we're in Quindío. Quindío, Colombia, this is where all the coffee farms are at.
Okay.
All that you see up here, those are coffee farms. Those are the famous palm trees, the palmas of cera, which are here. Those you can't cut over here. They have, look, you see like the smoke coming out of those?
Yeah.
Those are houses inside the mountains that people live inside. You got caves in here.
So you got some
waterfalls. You got all types of
wow.
Yeah, no.
So it's a really cool place to live.
No, this is like the best place. We have clamping. You know what that clamping is? Those ecological tents that everybody has here. And I mean, everybody, it's a sensation to come to this town. The creators of this town were a couple of young guys from Holland. They came here and they bought the hotels here, and they started doing the tourism.
Wait a minute. Oh, so it was a European force that came the tourism here.
Yes, yes.
That's interesting.
Yes,
I thought it was
Colombia.
Because
we lived here, but the Europeans came here and gave the money to put these beautiful hotels that you see around here, like Hilltop, which is the one that you're in, Viajero, which is another one, Coffee Tree, which is a little further down. These are all hotels that are being made here in Salento right now. You know. So
they came here.
My friends, these are the horse guys.
Okay, nice.
This guy is Malonino, they call him.
Some big horses here.
Haciendo un interview de los Estados Unidos para todo el turismo acá. These are my friends that run horses here. All right. That's what it's all about here, taking care of the tourism. But they don't really know that much about it because they've never been onto the other side. So basically what they know is what I've taught them, what the Europeans have taught them.
What you mean by them? They've never been, what you mean by other side?
They've never left. They've never been to the United States or Europe.
So they're used to this type of...
little town. And this little town is only 8,000 inhabitants that live here. So there's a lot of people here that still live without TV. I mean, and then you have people that have solar energy panels for the electricity. These are all farms here. Everybody takes care of everybody here. The horses or the plantations, avocado. A lot of avocados here is made here. You know, it's grown here. And now all these houses that you see that used to be private houses for people here, now they're being converted into hostels.
Hostels or bed and breakfast
hotels. And that's it. I mean,
so I got so many questions because before the Holland, or if this is true, right? What the main industry here? How people were making money here? Like, you know,
this used to be basically was corn.
Oh, okay.
Corn plantations here. A lot of corn plantations, but then, like I said, the Europeans came here and started, you know, investing in this village.
But the government allowed them to do that, obviously.
Of course. Everything was with permission. And before that, coffee, like I said, this is all coffee area right here.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Because I noticed a lot of people are coming from here, like locals and everything. And I was telling him, I was talking to a guy over there, and he was telling me how it's almost impossible to live there now because everything's retail. Exactly. And so the people that are working there, they live here? Is this the main area?
No, what happens is a lot of the people that live here
or work here.
Thank God they live here, they can work here. But a lot of the people that work here don't live here because there is no more room for nobody to live here. And because everything's being turned into hostels. So they prefer to give get the money from the Europeans and Americans because they pay good, than for us to pay because we pay cheap. I pay 400,000 Colombian, which is $125 a month.
Okay, 400,000 Colombian a month.
Right, that's what I pay.
Like around 100 something.
Being here, you can wind up paying like about $1 million a month, even more. Just because, you know,
I'm just here and I'm an American.
But that all helps out because all the money that we produce here, we make the town better.
So if they don't live here, where do they live?
Pereira and Armenia, then Circasia.
So they'll take a bus and come here in the morning.
10,000, 5 there, 5 back, 10,300 a month just on transportation to get here to Salento. I mean, there's a lot of people here that still live rough. You know, they don't have the advantages that I have, that I speak English. So they're basically farmers here, campesinos. Like, you know, like I don't know how to say it in English.
No, you're farmer.
Yeah, farmers, you know. And that's what basically the majority of the people here live off the farms.
Okay.
The ones that are a little bit like, you know, they have a little bit of school or have a little bit of gift of gap, they work on the square. But other than that, the whole town works for the farms and for the rich people here.
Okay, for the
There's rich and poor here.
so the
There's
attitude,
no middle.
the rich and then poor.
That's it.
I think that could be said around the whole world.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Even though it's different scales to it, but it's like either you're rich or
you're poor.
Yeah. You mentioned the people here. Do you feel like they have a urge to leave this town, or they're content?
Not the people that live here.
They're happy being here.
They love it here. Everybody brings everybody to come here.
It's like the easier life here, or it's they conform to living here. They don't need extra.
This town here is the town that pays the best salary in all of Colombia. Some people here, from what I know, I mean, a lot of people here don't want to leave, don't want the stress that the United States has or Europe has, as far as like the working and the responsibility towards like schooling and things like that. Our country here offers a lot for free. You know, being poor here, you can live being poor here because we take care of our poor people. We're not going to give them riches, but we'll take care of them as far as food and shelter. So a lot of people are comfortable with that.
Yeah, well, for you, I mean, you were living in the States, and you know, we're talking about South Beach lifestyle. That's crazy, especially around the 90s,
of course.
Right? So now you're here, and it's a little bit more. It's a lot slower.
A lot slower. The change is a lot, you know. But I'm happy. I'm retired. I used to work the clubs in New York all my life. I worked the club scene, so I was able to save enough money. I got my little house here, and I got another house in Bogotá, which I live off the rent. And I live comfortable here with my wife. My wife also works. But basically here, there's nothing to spend your money on.
You don't, you're content.
I have it all. Food is for free.
Yeah, there's a lot of farm. You can farm your own food here.
If you don't have money, the farms here will allow the town to come and pick their fruits.
Really?
Of course.
That's nice. That's nice of the farmers to do that.
Of course. Once they grow it, or they sell it, or they.
You got what you have here? You said corn.
I have corn, avocado. I have lemon. I have coffee. We have papaya. We have bananas. We have lulu, strawberries. A lot of strawberries.
I heard a river over there.
Boquilla.
That's a river?
That's Boquilla. That's where all the gold is. There's still gold in this town. This town was full of gold. There's gold everywhere in these mountains. So a lot of people come here and look for gold. And they find gold. In the river Boquilla, there's a lot of gold. A lot of people go there and they find gold every day. Every day people pass by or come to this town just looking for gold, and they find it and they go back home.
Okay. So what about the fish? Is it fish there? Because I noticed they serve fish here.
There's a famous fish that we grow here, which is trout, trucha.
Is it a farm fish, or is it something that you actually?
No, there's a river here that makes that fish here. I don't know where it came from, but it's the only place you can find it is here in Salento.
This particular type of trout.
That's why this town is so famous. It's so famous for the fish, for that famous fish, trout.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna have to eat the trout next. Or we're gonna look for it till tomorrow. Where's your restaurant?
My restaurant is here. It's called Aquí Me Quedo. Here I stay.
Okay.
It's famous. The house is 100 years old. The restaurant is 60 years old.
Okay.
And my great-grandmother was the founder of the restaurant, and my sister now runs the restaurant. And you're welcome to come by.
Okay, so I ate today. I might eat a little bit later today. If I don't, for sure I'm eating wherever the place is. All right. Okay, man, you've been awesome, man. For real, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little secret. That's a rainbow right here. Check it out, my friend.
Yeah, nice.
The arc is here.
Nice.
You follow the arc, and where the arc finishes, that's where the gold is at.
Oh, we heard about that. The gold at the end of the rainbow. Good luck.
Gold is right
Go look for it. Good luck for it. This is a good guy, man. I like it, man. Hey, New York, Miami connection. You already know. All right, man. And I was supposed to show you where I'm staying, but I feel like I'll do that early in the morning because there's playing a lot of music and it's getting dark. And I want you to see it in some bright light. All right, guys. But we did well. I might do some nightlife. Just check that out. But if you are enjoying all this detail, I would greatly appreciate it if you hit that like button and leave a comment on what's been your favorite part so far. All of those engagement will help push this video that we greatly needed. All right, guys. Anyways, let me go get in here. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I know you want to see it. I'm gonna show you. guys, but we've been talking for like 30, close to an hour already. This is how it looks at night. It's spectacular. And if you look at the pictures from the rooftop, it's dope, super dope. So, yo, you see me, huh? That's kind of like Inception or something. Can you see yourself? Hold on, where are you at? It is nightlife time here. And it's kind of, well, you can see it. It's empty. However, I'm with some friends I met at the hostel, and we're following the music, and we're just gonna hang out. I think if you do come out here with some friends, you just make the best out of the situation. And for me, you know, I came by myself, so just put yourself in a good predicament. Stay at hostels and get yourself a private room. I still ain't show you my place yet, but this is cool. They got a little seating area for people to eat food, and then I think that's where we need to be.
Más bares.
¿Más mejor o más o menos?
Chévere, sí, bacano.
So she said there are some cool bars, and we actually saw those, so I'm thinking she's speaking about the same thing. Either or not, we're just gonna figure out where it land. Alright? And my plan is to get these girls lit. And obvio. Obvio. Okay. Still looking, guys. She wants to go. We found a place that they're playing live music, and so that's what they want to vibe. Let's do it. I'm gonna be here for 2 days. Day 1, and let's see what we see here. I prefer, anyways, a cappella as opposed to anything. So this is the name of the place, guys. So guys, so she's from Casadonia and she has her own bar and she wants me to go to her bar. She's like the owner of the bar. I can't make none of this up. We always on time. Vamos a ver, okay? ¿Qué tipo músico? Ah, claro. She's a rockhead, both of them. ¿Cuánto tiempo aquí ya? ¿Un día, 2 días aquí?
Venimos a descansar.
Okay.
Yo trabajo con ella.
Ah, okay. So they came to relax. They work together. Y sí, descansar.
Descansar.
Ah, well. Her business she has running right here, guys. She has es grande.
Y la decoración es súper de los Simpsons. Súper.
Oh, so
y la comida venden tacos.
Tacos.
Delicadas, carne, chicharrón, todo colombiano. Delicioso.
Yeah, very delicious.
Vaya, sí, muy delicioso.
Ahora yo pienso, yo quiero ir. ¿Es cerca de Armenia?
Sí, a 45 minutos.
De Armenia.
De Armenia.
No sé cómo hacerlo entonces, porque...
Mañana hay toque,
Mañana yo aquí, después, en la noche, hay rumba mañana allá.
Rumba. Caicedonia es muy rumbero.
Vamos a ver si yo pasen allá mañana en la noche.
Sería bueno.
No sé, vamos
a ver. Sí.
So this is their Instagram. ¿Es Facebook? Oh, Instagram. Facebook.
Grunge, más estilo grunge, ella es metal, black, metal.
She likes metal, black, sí, parece.
Sí.
And she likes grunge, which is like a punk grunge.
El grunge,
like
Nirvana, Pink Floyd, Alice in Chains me encanta, Foo Fighter.
Oh, Foo Fighter. Chili Pepper? No?
Ay, Red Hot Chili Peppers, sí.
Oh, okay.
Más que todo lo
Green
clásico.
Day? Green Day?
No, más o menos. Más que todo así, como Pearl Jam, más
okay,
Pearl Jam, así.
¿Cómo se llama lo otro?
System of a Down.
Huh?
System of a Down.
Yes! I love those. Tú eres joven, ¿cómo tú sabes eso? Yo oíste rock, pero no parecen. No, I listen to rock, but I don't look like it, right? No. Yo te gusta cualquier música, pero tú eres como 20.
Más.
31. ¿Estás joven? Pero conozco esa música.
Sí, clásica, muy clásica.
Ah, bueno.
Está cantando en inglés.
We got it going on, guys. We holding it down. And yes, that's what we got going on. Vamos. Así. If I can speak anything about this place, it's a very cool environment. The girls love live band music, so if that's something you like, come out here. It's not as crowded, but it's a little bit more intimate. You can get cocktails here, beers here, or if you want, like a bottle of what we got, you know what I mean? Definitely worth a night out.
If you're wondering how much everything was, it was around 120 pesos. That is super cheap. I'm just telling you, all right?
Coming to Colombia is a good situation, all right? Compared to drinking like this in the States, not gonna get that. Guys.
Yo creo que conoció mucha gente, people.
I know, claro.
What there is conocer.
Tú pareces una estrella. Yeah, claro, ya tú conoces.
I am.
I said she reminds me of a star. You know, tú conoces esta. Nah, you wanna play games? Go play games.
So English.
No, you're younger Selma. You know this. Yeah, you are.
Yo les llevo un lugar bueno.
No, bueno. Oh, wait a minute. This guy is telling us he's gonna bring us to some place good.
Bringing us, and so we're gonna see how it is.
It's not like hanging out with locals that do this and they bring you to the next hip spot. I would show you where I was staying. So this is the place. It's called Hilltops Hostel, Restaurant and Bar. It's a really cool place. They be playing some good music in the afternoon, but it's morning time, so they're not playing music. So it's perfect for us to go look at how the place looks. Okay, seen it at night a little bit, and so let's check it out in the daytime. Come on. It's just raining today. It's gonna be off and on raining today. Hopefully it's better weather, but this is what we got going on. And they're still playing music, but it's not as loud as before. So these are like dorm rooms right here. Okay, got your little breakfast areas. Well, your lunch, dinner. Hola, amor. Come on. Good morning. All right. And then you have your pool, which I still have not taken advantage of. Hopefully today, later on in the afternoon, I'm going on a tour. But hopefully later on in the afternoon, I can take advantage. All right, these are other rooms, as you can see. Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna give you a spectrum. It's like a green area, just filled with a lot of green. Let's go in here so you can get better perspective. I'm trying to be careful so I don't slip on anything. Maybe that's my thumbnail. And this is my favorite bartender. She's 22, 23 years old, 23. We have a running joke. She's 40 years old, but she doesn't look like she's 40. No parece more. No, baby. No. Bueno. And guys, here are my ladies' friends from last night. Mucho rumba ayer. Too more for me, too much. More, ¿qué color tus ojos? Verde,
Sí.
mucho color. She got all these different colors going on.
Le cambian, parece un camaleón.
¿Y qué color tu pelo?
Verde.
Verde, azul.
Verde, azul, café, amarillo.
And I got this girl right here getting into the pool. And she was showing me her tattoo. Ese sirve en el agua, no sé si quiere entre.
¿Qué?
Sirve en el agua.
¿Sí sirve en el agua?
Sí, si quiere.
Ay, a mí se me perdió la mía.
Ay, tan bacano. Ay, pero es que el agua está muy fría.
Ay, ya. She's worried about the water. It's too cold.
Ya me salí, vea. Muy frío.
It's safe to say my first day in Salento went out without a hitch. I was able to learn so much from the town. And what made it even better, I made some new friends while I was doing it. I actually put myself in a position to meet people by staying in a hostel. If you are traveling by yourself, I totally recommend you doing the same thing. I did mention it was my first day. The next day I ended up going to a coffee farm and learning so much about the coffee industry. Unfortunately, the SD card I used to film the footage is malfunctioning. So I end up sending that footage to Las Vegas, a data company where they can probably recover the files. It's not 100% that I'll be able to save those files, but I just want to let you know, guys, that I'm very serious about the content I create for you, and I'll go the length to give you the information. Anyways, guys, I want to say thank you for watching this video. More content on the way from me. We're going to the next city. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you are watching the premiere in this video and missed the beginning, go ahead and re-rhyme the video. You missed so much content. Anyways, guys, comment down below what you like. And yeah, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Don't miss the next video. It's gonna be dope. Yo.